Thank you for visiting the Combs Waterkotte website and our YouTube channel. Our criminal defense law firm in Illinois has over 400 perfect reviews and a long history of client satisfaction, dismissals, charge reductions, and victories. We have created these audio articles to help protect your freedom and rights. If hired for your case, will not give up until you get fair justice. Aggravated criminal sexual assault lawyer, Southern Illinois. Facing charges of aggravated criminal sexual assault in Southern Illinois is a life-changing event. As a Class X felony carrying mandatory prison time and severe lifelong consequences, these accusations demand immediate aggressive defense. At Combs Waterkotte, we have the experience and strategic skill to protect your rights, challenge the evidence, and fight for your future. What is aggravated criminal sexual assault in Illinois? Under Illinois law, aggravated criminal sexual assault is an elevated and extremely serious form of criminal sexual assault. It involves engaging in sexual penetration without consent or with a victim unable to consent, combined with specific aggravating factors that make the offense more severe. The offense is charged under 720 Illinois compiled statutes 5/11-1.30 and is treated as a Class X felony, carrying mandatory prison time without eligibility for probation. What are the elements of aggravated sexual assault? Aggravated criminal sexual assault is a more serious version of sexual assault because certain extra aggravating factors are involved. To prove aggravated criminal sexual assault in Illinois, the prosecution must first show that a criminal sexual assault occurred, meaning sexual penetration without consent, or under circumstances where the victim could not legally consent. Then, one or more aggravating factors must be present. Common aggravating circumstances include the use or threat of a dangerous weapon, causing bodily harm during the assault, threatening or endangering the victim's life, committing the assault during another felony, such as burglary or kidnapping, the victim being 60 years old or older, or having a physical disability, drugging the victim without their knowledge or consent, being armed with a firearm or discharging a firearm during the offense, the victim being severely intellectually disabled, the offender being under 17 years old and the victim under 9 or under 13 with force or threat. Each of these factors increases the seriousness of the charge and the potential penalties, often adding mandatory minimums or additional years to any prison sentence. Penalties for aggravated criminal sexual assault in Southern Illinois. Penalties for aggravated criminal sexual assault in Southern Illinois. Aggravated criminal sexual assault is a Class X felony, the most serious classification short of first-degree murder in Illinois. A conviction means mandatory prison time with no option for probation or conditional discharge. Judges must impose a prison sentence even for first-time offenders. What is the sentence for aggravated assault in Illinois? The standard sentencing range for aggravated criminal sexual assault is 6 to 30 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections. However, certain aggravating circumstances, such as the use of a dangerous weapon, discharging a firearm, or inflicting great bodily harm, add mandatory extra years to the base sentence. In addition to lengthy incarceration, a conviction can carry mandatory lifetime registration as a sex offender, potential lifetime supervision upon release, fines of up to $100,000, permanent loss of certain civil rights. Given the harsh mandatory sentencing structure and the life-altering consequences that follow, fighting these charges early and aggressively is absolutely critical. Defending against aggravated criminal sexual assault charges. Defending against aggravated criminal sexual assault charges. Aggravated criminal sexual assault cases often hinge on physical evidence, witness credibility, and interpretations of force or consent. Combs Waterkotte builds tailored criminal defense strategies designed to challenge the prosecution's assumptions and create reasonable doubt from the very beginning. Consent. Consent remains a valid defense to the underlying charge of criminal sexual assault in many cases. We work to uncover communications, witness statements, or forensic evidence supporting a consensual encounter. False allegations. In some situations, accusations stem from misunderstandings, regret, or ulterior motives. We conduct a thorough investigation to expose inconsistencies and motives to fabricate allegations. Insufficient evidence. The prosecution must prove every element beyond a reasonable doubt. If there are weaknesses in physical evidence, witness testimony, or forensic reports, we aggressively challenge the state's case. Mistaken identity. If the identity of the perpetrator is in question, especially in cases without direct forensic evidence, we explore alibi defenses, surveillance footage, and other exculpatory evidence. Procedural violations. If your constitutional rights were violated, such as during arrest, interrogation, or evidence collection, we seek to suppress unlawfully obtained evidence that could cripple the prosecution's case. Facing a Class X felony charge requires a defense that leaves no angle unexplored. From pretrial motions to trial preparation, our team is committed to delivering the strongest defense possible at every stage. Why you need a criminal defense lawyer for aggravated sexual assault charges. Why you need a criminal defense lawyer for aggravated sexual assault charges. When you are charged with aggravated criminal sexual assault, the stakes are as high as they come. Mandatory prison time, lifetime sex offender registration, and a permanent felony record are just the beginning. The prosecution will use every tool available to secure a conviction. Working with an experienced Southern Illinois criminal defense lawyer gives you a fighting chance. The attorneys at Combs Waterkotte understand how Southern Illinois prosecutors build their cases, and we know how to push back. From challenging forensic evidence to cross-examining witnesses and filing pretrial motions, we use every available strategy to protect your future. Early legal intervention can make a critical difference in the outcome of your case. Do not wait until charges are filed or evidence piles up. Having an aggressive, experienced aggravated criminal sexual assault defense attorney on your side from the very beginning is essential. Hiring proven Southern Illinois criminal defense attorneys. With over 60 years of combined experience, Combs Waterkotte defends against the most serious charges in Illinois. Accused of aggravated criminal sexual assault? We know how to handle complex, high-pressure cases from arrest through trial. We've taken on tough prosecutions involving forensic evidence and sensitive allegations across Southern Illinois. See our results, then let us fight for you.